Out of every single case of child sex abuse in the United States, do you want to know how many were perpetrated by men? Take a wild guess. If you said 60%, it's higher. 70? No, higher. 80? Higher. 99.1% of cases happen to be conducted at the hands of men. 0.9% happens to be at the hands of women.
You know what else happens 99.1% of the time? 99.1% of the time, when a thing like this happens to a boy, he doesn't report it. He doesn't report it not because he's scared, but because he's having fun. And do you know what happens when 99.1% of the boys doesn't report it to the police? What happens is it doesn't make it to your silly little statistic that you're using to convey a predetermined agenda that you have against men or whatever. And I'm not, by the way, the savior of all men. I hate myself, okay? And most of us, regardless of the gender, but you seem to have hate towards a specific gender, but and all power to you on hating on a specific gender, but at the expense of what? At the expense of quoting something that is traumatic to endless people at this point, endless children at this point, and using that using that as like a chess move to outburst or express your hatred towards whoever. It doesn't have to be men, but you see how when you get out of the time limit and the attention span, when you get out of the time limit and the attention span deficiency of TikTok, you fall apart. You fall apart very, very quickly. Because go ahead, go ask. You don't have to ask children or underage kids. That's very disgusting and traumatic to even float that idea to them. But go ahead and ask grown people, grown men. What would you have done if your teacher sucked your dick? How many of them you think will react in a funny way? In a you know how men react, and how many of them do you think will be like, oh, I'll report it to the police? I assure you, it is 99.1%. So if 99.1% of the boys is not reporting it, then it's not getting into your statistic, right? And what was the purpose of this video other than saying men are bad? And at the end of the video, I think, okay, we didn't get it to the end of the video yet, but okay, let's get to the end of the video.
The real reason why there's a male loneliness epidemic is because of you cunts. You can't keep your hands off the women. You can't keep your hands off the kids. You can't be trusted behind closed doors. So that's why you're lonely. You're being isolated on purpose. You're gross.
The male loneliness epidemic is fake. It's not male loneliness epidemic. Most of the world, well, I missed the F word again, but yeah, I'm very tired. But most of the world and the men of most of the world are married. They have people, they have children, they have family. It's just you fucks on the internet. And it's not even about male loneliness or woman loneliness. You are all lonely together because the algorithm got to you. And if I really dig deep into it, why doesn't the female what was it? What's the word? I forgot. I'm super tired. But why does female loneliness epidemic doesn't exist? Is because females can take off their clothes. That's literally it. There's equal amount of the amount of men that are having male loneliness epidemic. The equal number of women are having the female loneliness epidemic. The only difference is it's very easy for them to take off their clothes, and then suddenly men give attention to them, and they keep doing it. It's repeating the cycle. So it doesn't seem like there's a woman loneliness epidemic, but I shouldn't even have said that because now I just look like a woman hater. I hate all of you equally. I'm not gender specific. But back to what the point of the video was. What's the point? What's the point other than calling men disgusting or gross or whatever. The male loneliness epidemic is not caused by men having their hands on children, or men having their hands on women. I don't know what you mean by that. Hands off of women. Like, is that beating, or is that what you can be trusted behind closed doors? I'm not even gonna get into it because I think any sane person would know that trusting people behind their door has no specific gender. People, you don't even have to be behind a door. People have been betrayed by trusting family members, by trusting friends, by trusting coworkers, by trusting I don't know, whoever. Everyone's been backstabbed. So I don't know what you. And again, English is not my first language, so. But what else? Yeah, what was the purpose of this video? Wasn't the purpose of this video very clear and very short to the point, and the audience was already targeted? Like, you used the something that has traumatized this person when they were a child, and it is a part of them for the rest of their life. And it is multiple people, endless children, and you took that out of fucking context and you used it as like a chess move to portray to or not portray to burst out your anger or your hatred towards men. And the end goal is what? Your end goal is what? Is your end goal a manless earth? Good luck with it. I don't want to live. Kill me right now. I don't care. Kill the rest of us too. And are you ever will be able to do it? No. Will the world go on? No. I'll say the same thing to people who have a hatred towards women. Would you be able to kill all women? No. Is that by doing that, would the world keep going on? No. So what's the point then? What's the again? You see how when you get out of this TikTok's jail of attention span and the time limit, people like you fall apart. And why am I even saying people? I don't think I should be considering someone uh people when they're willy-nilly grabbing something traumatic from a child's, you know what I'm talking about, you know what he talked about, and then use it as like a targeted fucking audience movement because everybody in your chat, nobody's going, oh, I trust that statistic. Yeah, all men are evil. Oh, how come I didn't know that? No, that's not your fucking audience. Your audience already had a bad experience with a man or multiple bad experiences with multiple men, and they have this grudge, and you are just being the voice of it. Doesn't matter how stupid you sound, how baseless you sound, but because it's like time limited, time short, to the point, and you're doing it with a sass, and you're putting up numbers on the fucking screen. You had your audience. You planned this viral video before you posted it. You milked the trauma and the lifelong scarring of people, of children. You milked that to post a viral video on TikTok. And be better than that.